So this is my very first get to know me video. I've been doing YouTube for a little minute now, and I haven't done a sat down video or a get to know me video, and I feel like y'all deserve that. So I'm gonna give it to you. So y'all ready? Okay.
And it gets real pretty. You know I always have that key.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jazz, if y'all didn't know, but if you did know, welcome back. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. But before we get into it, I just have to say, my lactation snapped. Like, she eats down every time, period. Like, period. I don't know about y'all's lactation, but mine, she gonna eat every time, literally. So if you're in Houston, book with Key Styles, book with my girl, okay? So I just want to start off saying that if you hear that noise in the background, it's KP, it's my son. So I really did want to record this video like when his dad was home, so I could have quiet time, but I'm a mother, so you're gonna get this video how you gonna get it. And if he's in the background, he's in the background. Maybe he got something to say too, okay? So this is my very first get to know me video. I've been doing YouTube for a little minute now, and I haven't done a sat down video or a get to know me video, and I feel like y'all deserve that. So I'm gonna give it to you. So y'all ready? Okay. So I asked some questions on Instagram, like just in case there was some questions that y'all wanted to know that I didn't really know, like what to answer or ask. I'm sorry if the video is shaking. Kim keep like grabbing on the table, and it's not a sturdy table. Stop. So I wrote down my questions because y'all had asked me questions on Instagram, and I'm recording on my phone, so I can't go back and scroll, so I wrote them down, okay? But yeah, we finna get into it. I just want to start out by giving y'all the basics, So my name is Jazz. That's what everybody calls me, Jazz, so that's what y'all can call me. My YouTube name is Jazzy Faye. That's a nickname my uncle gave me way back when, so it stuck with me, and that's like pretty much on all my social medias. But you could just call me Jazz or Jazzy, either one, I'm gonna give y'all my age, but I don't think I need to know my age. A woman is never supposed to tell her age, right? So I'm not gonna give y'all my age, but I do stay in Houston, Texas. I've been in Houston since 2015. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. My dad was born here. He was raised here for a little bit. Then they moved to Colorado. So I was born and raised in Colorado. And then I came back out here for school. So I do have family out here, and I've just been out here ever since. I went to Texas Southern, okay, then graduated, yes. I have a degree in clinical laboratory science. I am a mother of one. Kemet is 1 year old, and he is my heart and my joy, and I love that. So I am an aspiring entrepreneur. I do have a business called Zooted Treats and Drinks on Instagram. We're Zooted Treats 2.0 because my first Instagram page got deleted. I have a clothing brand with my brand name on it, and I also make treats and I cook. I am a cannabis chef. I am going in a different direction with my business. I just don't know exactly where I want to go with it yet. But for now, that is how I started my business. I have been a cannabis chef, And that is what I'm doing for now. So I do make edibles and things like that. I make edible plates, edible treats, and things like that. So yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Visionary Jazz. And if you have any more questions, anything else y'all want to know, you know, you could drop it down below and we could get into it. Now, let's get into this paper, okay? Okay, so the first question is, what has been your greatest accomplishment outside of becoming a mommy? And I would just have to say graduating college, because that was really a struggle for me. Being away from home, you know, like, I am definitely family oriented. So I was the only one out here. I was away from all my cousins, my siblings, my mom, my dad, my grandparents. I was away from everybody, and it was hard for me, like, starting college. So I would always go back home any chance I got. Any holiday came around, it didn't matter. It could be Labor Day, I was going back home. Like, a holiday that didn't matter. Like, any chance I got, I was going back home to spend time with my family from school. Even though I have family out here, like, it's not the same when it's not your immediate family. You know what I'm saying? So graduating college definitely was one of my biggest accomplishments. And because it took me a while to graduate, they was playing with me. Like, give me my degree. What are y'all doing? So I love that for me, especially graduating from an HBCU as well. That's definitely one of my greatest accomplishments. After that, I'll have to say starting a business. Because in this world we live in, you need more than one stream of income. But I'm just proud that I have something to call my own, and it's something that I really enjoy doing and I like it. So yeah. How did you know your boyfriend was the one? I have to say I knew he was the one because, like, our second day in, probably not even our second day, maybe like our third day in, I ended up having a pain crisis. You know, like, he had stayed the night with me and I had a pain crisis. But it felt like I was having a stroke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't feel a certain side of my body. I was breathing funny. And then I was having pain. You know, it was like, it was too much. It was something new for me. I've never had that feeling before. He didn't know I had sickle cell, so I had called my grandpa. I was laying in the bed. I called my grandpa, like, Papa, this, that, and the third is going on with me. Like, you know, and my grandpa's like, go to the emergency room. You know, do what you need to do to get yourself better. Boy, when I say Monte helped me, like, he went and told my roommates for me. Then they helped me pack. Well, did I pack a bag that night? I don't think I packed a bag that night. But they helped me put my clothes on. And Monte did the dash, okay? He did the freaking dash to the hospital. I just showed me, like, oh, okay. Like, he really cares. Because I've been, like, with too many people when it came down to my sickle cell, they didn't really care. And I don't play about my sickle cell. I don't play about my health. That's really big. My health is really big. He didn't, like, he showed me that he really cared. And from then on, we was locked in. Like, literally, when I say, y'all, we was locked in. That's just how I knew, like, he was the one. From our conversations from our first date night, the way we were both conversing with each other, the way we both held a conversation, and just what the conversation was about, I just knew, like, okay, God, what you trying to tell me? You know what I'm saying? Like, he really was what I've been looking for. Then he's an entrepreneur. He's all about his business. He knows what he's doing. And now that he's a father, like, he's an amazing dad. He don't play about his family. He comes from a big family as well. He's family oriented. We just have so much in common. Like, we literally are almost the same person. Like, I love him for real. It was just like green flags after green flag after green flag. That's just how I knew he was the one. My parents, when they came out here for my graduation, y'all, they showed their ass. Let me just say that. They showed their butt. And that didn't run him away, which I'm glad. Like, please, because, yeah. But he stuck it out. So that's how I knew he was the one. Because when it comes to my crazy family, oh, they will run you away. But he didn't go nowhere. Period. Dang. How was it being a cheerleader in high school? Okay, so let me just say this. I grew up being a cheerleader. I always cheered. Like, I cheered for Little League. I cheered in high school. So, you know, like, some people might think being a cheerleader is like the movies where, you know, you be all popular and you got mean girls and whatnot. We wasn't like that, okay? Like, we were wholesome. I really loved my cheer squad. It was fun. Being a Montbello Warrior was the bomb, baby. Like, I feel like we was the most hated. East didn't like us. Georgia didn't like us. Like, South might have not liked us. It was just, we were them girls. You know what I'm saying? But I really had fun. Like, it was a fun experience being a part of Black Excellence, because we really were like an all Black cheerleading squad. We had, like, you know, mixed people here and there. But when I say we ate down, like, we ate down competition, cheers, senior nights, basketball games, football games. Like, it was fun. I really had fun being a cheerleader in high school, going to different games. We didn't just cheer for football, baby. We was cheering at soccer games. I know that's weird, but yeah. And just the experience, like, we got to experience different things. I'll never forget, though, I was learning how to tumble. Like, we started going to a tumbling gym, learning how to tumble. And my captain at the time and, like, some other girls, like, we was practicing tumbling outside in the grass while we was waiting for the gym to open, and they dropped me on my neck. Like, girl, I got dropped so many times, child, being a flyer, learning how to tumble. Why was y'all dropping me like that? I am not that big. I don't understand. To me, I enjoyed it. I liked being able to wear my uniform to school on Fridays or game nights, game days, game nights. You know, I really wanted to cheer in college, but baby, it just didn't work out. I never, like, actually got to learn how to tumble. I wasn't the tumbling girly on the team, so I just never tried out, because TSU at the time, they required you to know how to tumble. I didn't know how to tumble. And then you had to put on makeup for tryouts. And also, if you had tattoos, you had to cover up your tattoos. And baby, I don't wear makeup. I don't even know my shade of color. I don't even know how to do none of that. Especially way back when. That was like, what, 2016? I really didn't know how to do none of that. So I was just like, these requirements I can't do. And then I wasn't staying on campus, so I really didn't have friends to help me out. So I just never tried out. But I wish I did, because it would have been fun. I had fun being a cheerleader. So what made you want to start YouTube? I just really like watching YouTube. I'm personally funny. I may not be a kiki hilarious funny, but I feel like I'm a little funny, and my family and I are funny, and together, like, we're a reality TV show for real. So that's kind of what made me want to start a YouTube, was to, like, document and vlog what we be doing when we're all together, because really it'd be a ball. We really be having fun. And I honestly was supposed to start a YouTube a long time ago. The YouTube channel when I was in a relationship a long time ago, but we never, like, made videos. We never made content. We never got it past. I don't even think we ever made an intro, okay? Then I started a YouTube channel with my cousins and my ex-roommate. We had an intro and all, y'all. Like, I think we posted it. Did we post an intro? We might not have posted the intro, but we created the intro. Like, we created the channel and all of that. But, like, we never made content. And then as far as, I still talk to my cousins, of course, but my ex-roommate, I don't talk to her no more. So that YouTube channel would have been, you know. Monte, like being an entrepreneur he is, like he really pushed me to do it. When we first started the channel, it was supposed to be a channel for both of us, like a relationship channel, a couple channel, you know what I'm saying? And he just didn't want to do it anymore. And I'm like, okay, I've been wanting to do YouTube for a very long time, so you're not gonna stop my shine, baby. Like, I'm gonna continue to do it. I want to do it. So, but on my part, I have to be consistent, and that's the thing that is messing with me right now, because I have so much going on in my life. I be forgetting to pick up the camera and record, or, you know, dropping consistently, which I need to do. Like, that is my main goal this year, is to be more consistent on YouTube, gain more subscribers, and really show y'all, like, have y'all really interact with me and stuff. I do like doing it. I like y'all seeing, like, inside my life a little bit. I like having the feedback. I like y'all telling me, like, what y'all like and what y'all don't like. And it's fun, you know, it's just fun. I just have to be more consistent. And I'm ready to buy a camera, you know what I'm saying? So I don't always have to record on my phone. How long have you been growing your locks? I've been growing my locks since 2020. It will be 4 years this year in June. Shout out to KP, because he really grew my hair. I had hair when I did start my locks. I started my locks with 2-strand twists. But, you know, when you grow your locks, it causes shrinkage. So, my hair was like a little bob. I had like a little Bobbiana, you know what I'm saying? Now, my hair is like right to here. Let me adjust the camera. Oop, oop, oop. Oop, oop, oop. Keep going. Okay. My hair is like right here. It might be a little longer, like right here. And I definitely just want to say shout out to my son, because while I was pregnant with him, he was really growing my hair. Okay, but this hair growth oil and keeping it moisturized and consistently going to get my locks retwisted is growing my hair also. And I really love my locks. I love my locks. I don't know if this is a question on here. Let me see before I get into it. Yeah, it is. So the very last question, I'm gonna just answer it right now. It said, what made you get locks, and do you plan on keeping them forever? The very first reason I wanted to get locks was because I wanted my hair to grow. Like, I wanted to grow faster. And I'm like, you know, having locks, your hair will grow faster. But after I did get them, I really learned the education behind locks and like where they come from and what they were meant for, and it made me fall in love with locks even more. When I first got them, I was like, it's gonna help my hair grow, and then eventually I'm gonna comb them out. But I really do love them, and locks are very versatile. Sometimes I do miss my curls, I miss like getting my hair braided and stuff like that, but I can still get my hair braided. You see the style, I got a whole bun in my head, boo, a whole high bun at that. It's very versatile, you know what I'm saying? So I think I will keep them for a while. The only way I'll cut my hair is if I absolutely have to, or if I'm just feeling like God tells me like I need to restart my journey, you know? That'll be the only way I cut my hair. But Kemet is gonna have locks. I'm gonna grow his hair. Monte is gonna regrow his locks. So we're just gonna be a locked family. I don't wanna cut them. What? Yeah, I'm blocking your hair. You know, I don't care. You know I'm finna lock your hair up. That was the goal from the jump, boo. Even if you was a girl, you would have got locks. I'm gonna keep them. I really love like the half and half hair dye, but I really want something different, and I don't know. I do know what I want. I just don't want to bleach my hair, like the other side of my hair right now. So I'm just letting my hair grow out. I'm letting it grow out for now because I don't want to damage any more of my hair, because bringing it back to health is a lot. I love my locks. Do y'all love it? Do y'all love it? Was childbirth hard? Yes. I'm going to say just flat out yes. Mine was traumatic. My childbirth was very traumatic, and it might not be like this for everybody. Everybody is completely different. But Kemet came about a week early. He was born September 27th, and my due date was supposed to be October 5th. So with me having sickle cell, I thought my pain tolerance would be, I would be cool, like, because I have a high pain tolerance. But no, that was not the case. Monte was at work, and while he was at work, my, I can't think of what it's called right now. But when I went to go use the bathroom, it came out in the toilet. But it's something that like breaks up over time, so that doesn't necessarily mean you're in labor. But when it came out in the toilet, I sent it to Monte like, hey, this came out and I'm having contractions. I've been timing them. Him come home. My contractions were close together. They were between like 5 and 3 minutes apart. Child, when I got to the hospital, first of all, I got to the hospital. We stopped for Chipotle on the way because I didn't eat and I was hungry. And then I was trying to sleep through the contractions while I was at home. But the pain was just getting worse and I just couldn't take it no more. So we called the birthing center because that was the plan. I was supposed to give a natural birth. And that didn't happen. They were like, your Kemet had a heart murmur or something like that. And they're basically like, his heart is too big. So you have to go to the hospital. We can't take you. The plan was for me to give a natural birth. But you see, God works in mysterious ways because I feel like we were meant to go to the hospital. But we got to the hospital. They told me I was only 1 centimeter dilated. Y'all for real? I'm going through all this pain for 1 centimeter? 1 centimeter, dog. 1 centimeter. And my contractions were so close. That's why I didn't understand, like, why am I only 1 centimeter dilated? This is crazy. But, yeah, once they admitted me, they were like, oh, you can't eat no more. What you mean I can't eat no more? I just bought this Chipotle. I need to eat. Like, I need to eat. Y'all got me messed up. And that's why I wanted to do the child birthing center because I'm hungry. Like, why can't I eat? I don't want to chew on no damn ice chips. Whew. So, child, yeah, we got to the hospital about 8 o'clock. I got admitted. I probably didn't go up to the room until about 10. And then from then on, my contractions was just getting worse and worse. They gave me some type of medicine to like help with contractions in my IV, and basically like it was supposed to help me sleep. I fell asleep and the contractions woke me right back up. I was hollering and screaming. I think I was scaring Monte, but they was hurting so bad. And I did not want to get the epidural, but I just gave in. I had to because that pain, like, it was stressing me out. It was stressing my body out. I just could not take that pain no more. So I ended up getting the epidural, and I think that was about like 4 in the morning, maybe closer to 6. I think it was like 4 because I got to sleep. I slept a little longer. I didn't push until 3 o'clock the next day, like 3 o'clock. So imagine me not getting the epidural and having, like, I was not close to 10 centimeters until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So from 8 o'clock p.m. to 3 o'clock the next day and all that pain, child, I could not do it. I got the epidural and then I started to push. I pushed for like 2 hours, y'all, and they was like, he doesn't want to come out. Kemet, what are we doing, Kemet? Huh? What are we doing? I'm getting a C-section. The C-section was traumatic too. It was traumatic. It was very, I was numb, but they don't, like, when you have a C-section, you're not all the way numb. So I could still feel some stuff, the tugging and the pulling. And then we wanted to keep the placenta. Me and Kemet both had an infection, so they didn't let us keep the placenta because of the infection. Child, it was a lot. My childbirth, the very first childbirth, was very traumatic. And my healing process was rough. It was just a lot. My legs, my feet was swollen. I was walking like a penguin. I do want to have more kids though in the future. And we just gonna let God take the wheel from there on. God did take the wheel with Kimmy. We're both healthy. We're both okay. Kimmy was not in the NICU very long, and I'm very grateful for that. You know, I was able to breastfeed. I was able to heal properly. So, you know, God was definitely there. Just next childbirth, I just hope is way more smoother. But I heard it's hard to get Kimmy. Thank you. I heard it's hard to give childbirth after you have a C-section. I don't know how true that is, but we'll just see. So childbirth was hard, but I'm grateful for my son, and I'm grateful for Monte, and I'm grateful for my mom being there, for them both being there throughout that whole process. So yeah. What's been y'all fave place in Houston? What is one of our... Okay, food-wise, let me just say, food-wise, our favorite place... If we talking vegan food, I have to say Vigo's. Like, Vigo's is a vegan Mexican restaurant, and top 10. We eat a lot, try out a lot of food, so I just have to say that's definitely like top 1 for vegan food. Our favorite place to go... We really don't have a favorite place. We spend a lot of time in nature. We go on a lot of nature walks. You know, Monte has a nature podcast. So where he does his podcast, like on walks out there a lot. We do spend a lot of time in nature. It's hard to like what's your favorite place because it's so much to do out here, but we really don't have a lot of time in the house. You know, we do a lot of family stuff inside the house. Vigo's and spending time in nature, I would say right now. Now, I'm going to come back and answer this question again because now I have to challenge it. Like, we have to find what's our favorite place to go or what's a favorite thing like we like to do. How has become a mother changed you mentally? Put it up. Put it up. Speaking of becoming a mother, I'm over here mothering. Thank you. Becoming a mother changed me mentally by... I'm not so young and dumb no more. I wouldn't say dumb, but I did make like a lot of poor choice decisions. And I don't do that no more. I think everything clearly. I don't hang out with anybody anymore, literally. I hope my friends don't take this literal because y'all my friends, y'all know who y'all are, for real. But I have one friend that I see all the time, and that's Tanisha. And Tanisha also has Tyreek, and Kemet and Tyreek are 2 months apart. So, and that Tyreek is Kemet's godbrother. It's changed me mentally because I think first. It sounds so bad to say like I wasn't thinking before. But I was thinking before. I was just having fun. I was having a ball way back when. Now I'm more settled. I'm a mother for real. A lot of things through because I can't lose my child and my child can't lose me. And my spouse can't lose me. You know, I have a family now. A lot of things get thought through. You cannot play with me. For real. Like, I don't give a lot of people grace no more. I just give them to God and let God handle them. I'm not wasting my time with a lot of things. Mentally, I'm better. It has becoming a mother has made me better mentally. So, what are some goals for you and your baby's future? Some goals for, let's say, my family. A goal for my family is for us to move out of the country. America is very, very ghetto. I don't want to live here anymore. It's ghetto. I would say a long-term goal, I would say, is for us to move out of the country. Another goal is for Kemet to be homeschooled and to be extremely smart. Because when it comes to homeschool, I can school him pretty much anyway. If I want him to learn about everything, He will, just not what the school system teaches him. Him to be book smart and street smart, really smart and well known with what is going on. I want him to be very strong-minded. Really, a goal for me is to raise him correctly so he's very strong-minded. What does the next question say? What's one piece of advice that has helped you through life? Let's see. What's something my granny and papa always tell me? It's not hard, but there's nothing really coming to my mind. My mind is blank right now about advice that's helped me through life. What is your favorite Bible verse and why? My favorite Bible verse is James 1-3. 1-2-3. Okay. And I'm going to read it. I got my handy dandy Bible. And I'm going to read it to y'all. It says, "Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow." Now, I got this study Bible, so I'm going to read you the notes on it. Stop there. James doesn't say if trouble comes your way, but when it does. He assumes that we will all have troubles and that it is possible to profit from them. The point is not to pretend to be happy when we face pain, but to have a positive outlook. Consider it an opportunity for great joy because of what troubles can produce in our life. James tells us to turn our hardships into times of learning. Tough times can teach us perseverance. For other passages dealing with perseverance, also called patience and steadfastness, see Romans 2:7, 5:35, 8:24, 20 and 25, 2 Corinthians 6:3-7, 2 Peter 1:2-9. So, this is my favorite Bible verse because it says we're always going to have some kind of trouble. But when it happens, we can profit from that trouble. And you profit in a good way. Don't profit in no evil way, because that's not what James is talking about. Profit in a good way. When you face pain, you don't have to have no negative outlook on it. Take your pain and turn it into a positive and become a better person. A better woman, a better man, a better mother, a better father. Because everybody is going to have some type of troubles. Our life is not going to be perfect. Everybody's life is not perfect. When you face those troubles, look at it with a positive outlook. And I know sometimes that's hard for people, but really, you just have to pray to God about it. Really, you really just have to pray to God. Do not let the devil get the best of you because he will try. He absolutely will try. See? He trying right now. Trying to mess up. Stop, boo. What made you want to start a clothing line? How has it helped you improve in life? So when I started Zooted, I was mainly just doing edibles, meals, cannabis meals. Say hi, people. Here's my boo, KPZ. When I started Zooted, it was mainly just edibles and meals. I have a friend, an associate named TT, and he has a business called Go Get the Money. So he asked me to take him to the vendor shop one day, and I went in there with him, and I seen all the stuff they had, baby, and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. He put Zooted on some hats and see how it turned out. It came out cute, but that was I had my very first logo, and I was like, okay, I could take this far. Let me redo the logo. And I had somebody redo the logo, and my new logo ate down on hats. I'm like, oh, this eats. This is fire. People are going to buy this. People will mess with this, you know? And then from hats, stop, boo. From hats, it went to shorts and ski mask. Sorry, y'all. And then, winter came around, and I started doing hoodies, and I started doing hoodies, and now it just expanded. I have sweatsuits, track pants, stack pants, beanies, varsity jackets, dicky jackets, you know, name it. It's helped me improve in life by really understanding business and becoming a businesswoman for real. And it's made me realize that I don't want to work no 9 to 5 all of my life. And that is not the goal. The goal is not to work a 9 to 5. The goal is to be an entrepreneur, baby. You make your own money and be able to clock out and clock in when you want to and travel whenever you want to. So that is my goal in life. And I know that I want to be my own boss. But until then, until I get there, I am going to work a 9 to 5 and continue to be an entrepreneur on the side. Or let me say, work a 9 to 5 on the side and continue to be an entrepreneur. This made me realize that you have to really be a boss woman and be on top of your stuff, because one, people will play with you. They will play with you. Two, if you ain't about your money, you ain't going to get your money. And three, there's so many things out there in this world and so many people, somebody will buy it. And four, your family is not always going to support you. It's going to be strangers that do most of the supporting. But luckily, some of my family, I ain't going to say all, because some of them still owe me some money. But anywho, my family supports me for the most part. So they the ones who do shop Zooted, and they rock that ish faithfully. I love y'all. And when I have my own magazine, y'all will be my models forever and ever. What's something you fear about yourself? And I would just have to say my illness actually taking over and me not making it to see past a young age, because I still am young. So that's what I fear about myself, is just my illness taking over. I always pray to God about it and don't let my illness get me down. There will be some times that I am in pain and like I'm out with friends or something, or I just got out the emergency room and I'm showing up for friends. I do thug it out. I don't let my illness mentally depress me. I try to keep it pushing and be the best that I could be. So that is a fear of mine. And as long as I got God by my side, I shall be great. I should be all right. Okay, y'all. Before I actually close out the video, I had got 2 more questions that I want to answer. The first question was, did I ever think I would have kids, and do I want more? I always knew I wanted kids. I just always wanted to be financially stable first before having kids. God works in his own ways. I had kids at the age of 25, which I'm glad I had. You know, I was a little older, still young, but a little older. I want kids. I just always wanted to be financially stable. I had Kemet. I do want more. I just want to get settled in a career or my entrepreneurship, whatever the case may be. Family, I want Monte and I to be able to provide how we want to for our future kids and not have to struggle or worry about anything. I really just want to be more financially stable and do whatever we need to do for our children. Yes, I do want more kids. I'm not going to put a number on it because God has a plan for my future. I won't cap on the number. I don't want too many now, okay? I don't want too many, but yeah, I do want more kids. I want Kemet to have a sibling. I come from a big family, so I want to have a big family. And the second question was pledging hard, and how was it around a big group of ladies? Crossing, if y'all didn't know, I crossed Sigma Gamma Rho spring 2020. I am the A's. Yep. Crossing was not hard. It was pretty easy. My line sisters, they were easy to love, easy to get to know. I love all my line sisters. We all get along pretty well. It was not hard, and just having, not a lot of us, it's 8 of us from my lines. Having a small group of girls like get to know became a lot easier. We hung out a lot. We spent a lot of time with each other. A lot of us are from different places. So when we do get the chance now, you know, it's been like 4 years since we crossed. We try and hang out as much as possible because everybody done graduated. Everybody done started their career, or they're in grad school, or we have kids. Everybody's doing something with their life. So we try and get together as much as possible when we're all together. And we all do still talk. It's all love. We just love each other from a distance. But it wasn't hard, and I'm grateful for the line sisters that I have. Because, child, if we was beefing through that process, that would suck. It sucked to not really like your line sisters and not be able to get along with them. I've had our trials and tribulations. We've gone through ups and downs and stuff like that, but we get along fairly well. We all hang out and we all turn up and all confide in each other. How was it working with a large group of ladies? When it comes to my pro fights, it wasn't hard. It's just like different personalities coming together with some people, and some other people vibe with certain people. Connect with the people that you vibe with the most. But I have to say, like, don't be afraid to get out there and talk to people. Join the sorority. You're in that sorority for a reason. Talk to your pro fights. Talk to your neos. Talk to your advisors. Talk to people. It doesn't, like, step out of your comfort zone, even if you're afraid. Or if you think they're stuck up, they're mean. You never know till you talk to somebody. I am a Gemini, baby, so I'm going to stand my ground, period. Like, falling out with pro fights, because you may be my pro, but you're not finna do that to me. I stood my ground, period. Now, like back then when I was a neo, no beef with nobody. I love all my pro fights. I speak to all my pro fights. If I had a question about anything, if I wanted, help, like getting a job, help with a resume, help with career advice, mommy advice, certain pro fights I can reach out to. I have certain people I could talk to. But even just period, I could just go in our Sigma Gamma Rho group chat and ask a question, and fights will answer. So to ladies, like, we all are women. It's gonna have different personalities, and maybe somebody, you think they coming off a certain type of way, and things will happen. But be a grown woman. You're here, you joined that sorority for the connections, for the love, for the family. So be a family. I am grateful for crossing Sigma Gamma Rho. I'm grateful for all my pro fights, my line sisters, and my neos. And I'm grateful for the ones that have helped me through my journey. And I hope they're grateful for me if I've helped them through their journey of anything. And I'm sorry if I'm out of breath, y'all. Okay, I don't know why I'm out of breath. I'm standing here talking to y'all. This is crazy. Getting out of breath and just talking to y'all. It's crazy. Fat girl problems. I'm not even fat for real, but what is going on? Why am I out of breath? So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Again, my name is Jazz, and this is the Jazz It Up channel, featuring my mini guest, KPZG. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that share button. Tell your mama, your daddy, your auntie, your uncle, your whole family I dropped a get to know me video, and if y'all want to get to know me, go ahead and watch this video. And tell them to go back and watch all the other videos, and like and comment and subscribe. But anything else that y'all want to see, any other type of sit down videos that y'all want to see, watch, any other questions y'all have, please don't hesitate to drop it in my community, or you can DM me, or you can drop it in the comments. I really appreciate y'all, and I love y'all, and I thank y'all for watching every time I drop a video. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you got other people watching, tell them to subscribe. Y'all, don't forget to subscribe, okay? Love y'all. Me and Twin in the cut. We be vibing. Hey. You ready? Mwah. Yeah. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe.